another bus, a shorty. It's an old 78 Chev 6.0. Checked her out today. Had to like get all the old gas out of there because it was sitting where it was for like 6 years. And I guess it's not the first time I drove a bus, but it's the first time in this bus. It's pretty cute. It definitely needs a clutch. There's something with power steering leaking or shot, or I'm not sure. Definitely needs like 4 new tires and a tune-up. But it's got just over 115,000 Ks. But all the gas spilled in here. But old gas, all we had was a Tupperware to pump it out into. So it reeks like gas in here right now. I had to cut some of the carpet out. But she's running. And it's we're on the way from Lethbridge where we bought it out to camp. But yeah, probably the whole inside's gonna come out, and it's gonna take years, but it'll keep her busy. I've agreed to do the painting on the outside and help her with the rest, but I don't know. I don't even know if you can hear me talking. It's so loud in here. It's crazy. But see what happens with this one. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little bus. Outside is pretty neat. Definitely needs some love, that's for sure. But I'm gonna get on with driving here. Thought I would record first moments. Yeah, I just gotta get her home and we can start working on it. At least we don't have to rip out seats and all that crap, so just be a fun project. This thing is really actually cool, so alright, smell you later. So there it is, the bus, the little short bus. So it's got potential, that's for sure. By the amount of gas it consumes, I don't know if I want to take it too far, but we'll see what we can improve on. So it's a 1978 20-foot short bus. There's the C6. I believe that's 60 or 6.0. But it's pretty. It's got lots of bugs. Needs love. It needs love. Windshield wipers, we gotta replace those. Something, and everything's gotta get gone through. Lighting system. I don't know what works and what doesn't. There wasn't time. Tires for sure. You can see it's been sitting so long. These ones maybe not too bad, but the other ones are quite brutal. But it needs some attention, and it's gonna get some. We bought it from an old guy yesterday in town. John and Barbara. And well, Barbara has passed on that we learned. And John has been hanging on to this thing, so it was a bit of a emotional day for him. I didn't really pick up on it. A little bit I did, about how John cared so much about this. And that was scary driving like that with a chunk of tires, but we got her here. But yeah, John cared immensely for this thing, and had a bit of a meltdown when we drove off. I think he needed us, or he needed to see us like go down the highway and like be like happy to have it, as happy as he was to have it, right? That was my feeling, and he passed me on the highway and gave me a honk and a thumbs up through the window, so it was really cool, but emotional on him. Today, I mean, we promised that we would make good of this bus and bring it, you know, back to life for what it is, and that's what we're gonna do. And it is old school and it is fun. I mean, this thing's from the 70s, man. This is like 1978. That doesn't get any more simple. There's stuff to fix, like this lever. They gotta join, but the rest of it's like all the gauges and instruments work. There's some mechanical stuff, steering, and the clutch definitely. But this is a cool thing, man. I'm after the stress is over yesterday, and now I just get to like look at this thing. It is it's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one. We've already talked about saving these uppers and scrapping all this, maybe saving the fridge. I don't know. I've got so many things to do, and all the parts for here are, or all the grills are here. We'll see if that works. If not, whatever. The bathroom. Simple as can be, just a chemical toilet. There's no plumbing. So I really like it. But this will probably come out. This little section here, if she decides to keep the fridge. 2 chairs, but 0 seat belts to be found. Didn't need them in 1978. Wasn't even a thing, wasn't a law. But yeah, some cleaning to do in here. He says this fridge works, and I trust him. Got this cool double sink idea, just didn't get finished, and a little sink cover. Cool bed that turns into a table. There's the pole down there. There's storage here and like underneath, so it's really cool. And every window opens and closes. None of them are broken. The back latches, but kind of sounds like somebody got started and kind of got stopped, and the thing went into storage. But he explained to him and his wife did camping trips in this thing, and you know, they took it to Banff and Jasper and like all kinds of places, right? So it's a little piece of history and a little piece of a man's life, and we're pretty happy to have it. We're pretty happy to have it. I could enjoy it just the way it is. I could, but can always make improvements, right? But what a cool bus. I still gotta learn everything about it. Don't believe that gauge, the fuel gauge, but everything. It's all old school and real cool. Lights down there. I haven't figured out what this thing is, and yeah, there's some work to do, but it's gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty awesome. It will. Hi, Kev. Coming on the bus. And the cats are enjoying it too. But yeah, it's a reminds me of the big bus, but it's in small bus form. I love this little lever right here. This one right there on the highway. Like lets some
Let's some air into the engine. It's pretty loud. It's pretty cool. I think buses, they got like spirits in them, right? They got like been hauling like tons of kids back and forth to school, and like all laughing and playing, and then like the memories this guy had in here, and we get to bring it back and, you know, make it good. So this is gonna be fun. That's all I'm saying, and I'm happy with it. For what we paid, it's you know, it's definitely a project. We're gonna have to put some money in here, but that's this week's video, and about the shorty. Hey bird, you can see this one, this bus here, and then the bus we currently live in back there. So 2 buses. Exciting stuff. Anyways, smell you guys later.